Hi, Sag. It's Heidi. I'm back. Back with your random reading. These are when I pick cards from this deck that I made up for different topics, and we're letting the universe decide what you need to know right now. And what came up is what door is opening in the next 72 hours and what would help you the most. This is a Sagittarius channel. If you're new here, you could be watching for another Sagittarius. You could have just came across it and said, oh wow, this seems really cool. Whatever it is, let's get to it. If you're looking for personal readings, you can find that link in the description. There's also an option to become a member, and currently the only membership I'm offering is for a weekly live reading in which you would get a free question answered for $5. Okay, so let's see, Sag. What's this all about? I mean, I feel like this is all, at the end of the day, this is all about your life path. A trajectory that you may be finding yourself on. Because the Fool is here. So there's some risk involved, of course. And, this may be a new vision for you. A new path. Or it may just be, the Fool is the beginning of the journey, right? But I kind of feel differently. I feel like this is about some path you've been traveling that, you kind of really seem unsure about. Maybe it's you seem unsure about whether you're on the right path, or, whether you should give up this path and go on a different path. I feel like all of that is happening. So there is an answer to this, Sagittarius. So you can find that this plays out in whatever part of your life you want it to. This could be love for you. This could be a job. This could be a passion you're pursuing. This could be, it can even be as simple as your spiritual path. It could be any of those things, Sag. Okay? Just saying. Because, this is a door that is opening for you. And it was kind of pretty vague. Being the Fool, I mean, it was pretty vague about what this is exactly about. But I can tell you that it's a surprise. It's a change for real, because we have the transformation here, which is the Tower and the World. I mean, you're about to step into some really big changes, okay? And it is going to require risk and trust on your part. Definitely. Trust the universe. But, God, the results coming out of it are amazing. So, let's get started before we're not trying to do spoilers around here. So, first we're seeing patience. I mean, I feel like you know what I feel like, too? I feel like, if you have just been waiting for a sign of which way you're supposed to go, like waiting for your vision, right? Or, there's even this energy of just being unsure that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing, because the King of Wands is reversed, which usually can indicate a bully, right? So it could even indicate other people telling you your vision is wrong, right? It can also be just you being really unsure about whether this is the right vision. But I will tell you that Temperance is here. Patience is clarifying patience, all right? And so you needn't be. It's kind of telling you that everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I bet you get so tired of hearing that, right? Because I feel like you maybe are not really sure about your vision totally. I mean, we can have an idea about things that we want and things that we want to do, but sometimes it's not like very clarified. Sometimes it's not the whole package. We don't exactly have a mission statement. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whatever, if this has been a path that you've been on, it's been very challenging. Any way you look at it, it's challenging. Because it's challenging to not know which direction life is going, right? And so the Page of Wands is here with the Eight of Wands. And let me just say that that's all about to end. Okay, because something is coming in here and something is coming in really quickly. Okay, this could be through communication because we're seeing a page. The Page of Wands is good news. It's also, this is news that actually makes you see that something can be overcome. And the Eight of Wands, you know, it's going to move quickly. It is seriously going to move quickly. And once again, we're seeing like risk here. You know, so you have to be willing here to jump into this change, Sag. You know, whatever this is, right? And so indecision is here. Because clearly you got to make a decision, right? On how to act on this good news. It's with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I mean, I feel like you might be questioning the source. But also at the end of the day, you don't want to sabotage this. Whatever this is, right? You don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to go the wrong way. And so, I mean, I kind of feel like on one kind of end, like you don't totally trust the source, but I also feel like, you know, you maybe want some time to decide, because I feel like this is really tied into, you know, I've been down these roads that lead nowhere, right? And I don't want to get on that road, because then I have to walk all the way back. You know, I just feel like you really want to make the right decision. But blossoming abundance is here, Sag. Blossoming abundance. It's like literally telling you can do it, right? And, you know, the Magician is, you know, we are the Magician. I don't care what anyone says. I feel like it's Sagittarius. We make things happen. You know, we come out of bad situations easily. You know, and with the Death card being here, you know, there's a lot of Scorpio energy, by the way. You know, you asked for change, Sag. You asked for change, and here it is. Right? Here it is. I mean, this is setting you free. So you're having trouble figuring out whether this is a good decision, but don't waste too much time getting too deeply in your head, because they're literally telling you that every time that happens with the Five of Swords, you know, sometimes the sabotage can be the defeatist mentality we put on things. And, you know, they're telling you that don't do that. Even though this is a risk, sometimes you gotta just jump in, Sag. Cornucopia is on the bottom with contract, which for me is like, is justice, but it can be an actual contract. Like, there's a lot on the line here in terms of abundance, right? Now, Deceit and Angel of Love is here, interestingly enough. So I feel like you really want to read all the details if there's a contract involved, or if there's an agreement involved. You want to be sure that you have all the details, that you're not being taken advantage of in any way. I don't really feel like you are, but I feel like there might be some underlying suspicion within you. Like maybe, you know, what is this? Too good to be true? You know, I can't, why is this happening? Because I see you doing it. Nine of Swords with the Six of Wands reversed. and the Emperor. It's kind of like you've been waiting so long for things to move forward that you might find that you're getting stressed out because maybe it isn't happening the way that you thought it would, and you've got to let go of that stubbornness, because judgment is here. Judgment is here with the Five of Pentacles. It might be different, and you might have to do things differently. And I feel like that might be what's going on too. Like maybe this vision that you had isn't the abundance that's coming to you. Maybe the abundance is coming in a different way. So maybe you've got to adjust your vision. You definitely, you know, have to believe that it's coming. You have to believe, you know, that, yeah, because I kind of really feel some pessimistic energy here about maybe feeling like it's too good to be true, and that's coming from a space of waiting so long for something to move that you kind of get stuck in the what ifs, okay? When the Fool says, screw the what ifs. Screw the what ifs, right? Yes, of course, the Fool always says that because the Fool wants to jump in. But that's like your first card out, Sag. I mean, that's what you're being led to. So let's see where this is leading you. Where is this open door leading Sagittarius? Four of Cups. Where's this leading Sagittarius? Nine of Cups. That's like the same message telling you don't waste too much time thinking about what could go wrong. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands. You're getting what you asked for, Sag, and just get them feet to walking. Do it. Yes. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Sag. This is the adventure, the passionate adventure, this thing that you've been waiting for. It's here. It's here. I just feel like you want to, right? You really want to, because we're seeing the Page of Cups, the Devil, and the Eight of Wands. I just feel like you may be a little afraid, that's all. But what's a little fear? The best things in life start with fear. We're always afraid of those big life changes. And I think that's what it is. I think that because it's not exactly what you envisioned, I feel like that is what might be stressing you out. Okay. So let's see what would help you the most right now. What would help Sagittarius the most right now? I saw another reader say it like that. I think it's so cute. Okay. So what would help you the most right now, Sag? We're going to find out. What would help Sagittarius the most? Oh, okay, right away. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So be positive, Sagittarius. What would help Sagittarius right now? Maybe even, you know, focus right now on things you find inspiring and happy. Yes. What would help Sagittarius the most? Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Believe that this will succeed. Believe that you are supported. Oh. And this, polish your skills by practicing regularly. To be honest, this came out reversed. So I actually feel like you are very well practiced. You do know what you're doing. And you know this very well. Family, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. That might be where you're getting support. So lean on them, right? Lean on the people who support you. I love this, Sagittarius. So let's see what you need to focus on, because we do it every time. What does Sagittarius need to focus on? Ugh, cards everywhere. What should Sagittarius focus on in this situation? Get ready for a big breakthrough. Buckle up, baby. Change is coming. Be the butterfly. Let go of your judgments and pay attention to your dreams and visions. So you're kind of going to know. And maybe you got to, that's one thing, you know what? Don't let it stress you out because it isn't exactly as you thought it would be. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Toodles.